Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and press the first side. I'm gonna do two sides. So you may be wondering, if it's such a small thing and my heat press is 15 by 15, why don't I do both sides at the same time? But for some reason, when I try to do that, it's one side will ghost a little bit. One side will come out great, but then the other side will ghost a little bit. Not sure why, but that's what happened. So for these, I've just been doing them by themselves. Each side takes a little bit longer, but still very, very, very quick. Okay, so I put my design down. And you want to make sure that you're making it nice and centered and even and all those good things, right? So you're going to take a little time with it. No rush. No rush. Take a little time with it to get it right. Okay. Once you feel that you have it, you're going to get your heat resistant tape. So now this tape is from Amazon as well. Look, the amount of stuff we get from Amazon, it's ridiculous, okay? It's like a new package at my house every single day. It got to the point where I have to hide packages from my husband. I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? I'm sure there's a lot of you females, ladies, or men out there who hide packages from your significant other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off a little bit of tape and I'm going to tape around the design. That way, all I'm trying to do is make sure it does not lift. Because if it lifts during the process, it causes this thing called ghosting. And it's like a shadow. It gives it a shadow. So you want to make sure you put it down nice and tight. I normally do all four sides, just because some people tape all the way along the sides. I feel like that's wasting tape for me. But if you need to do that, then please. I'd rather you waste a little bit of tape than to waste your material. I will tell you that at some point you will waste your material, right? But again, I'd rather you waste a little bit of tape than your whole material, because the tape is cheap. You get the tape anywhere, from Amazon, whomever. The tape is cheap. But then normally your blanks, your garments, are a little bit more pricey. So even though I eyeballed it, I'm going to go back in with my ruler just to double check to make sure it's even. All right, guys, I just checked and everything seems good. So now I'm going to go ahead and press. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to put my butcher paper on top and then press. I'm going to actually cut this in two, because once you use your butcher paper on one item, don't use it again on another item, because the ink seeps through to the butcher paper, and if you try to use it to press again, the ink that's on the butcher paper gets onto your clothing. I learned the hard way. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put it on here. And press. And now I'm going to actually let it press for the 60 seconds. All right, y'all. So while that's doing that, I tried to keep myself active for the time being, the 60 seconds that it takes, but it normally goes by pretty fast. But what I'll do is, while that's doing that, I'll go ahead and cut out my next design. I like to run against the timer, because it goes so fast. And it's actually much faster than I'm able to cut. So a lot of times I'll watch the timer as I try to cut. just to see if I could beat it. And yay, I beat it this time. All right. All right, guys. So I had it on there for 60 seconds. Pressed it for 60 seconds. And now let's see. Oh, it's hot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this to the floor so I don't mistake it for a fresh piece and try to use it and mess up my garment. So here we go. Beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. So now we're gonna basically repeat the same steps that we just talked about on the other side. Now I'm not gonna dispose of my butcher paper that's on the bottom because the ink did not seep through that far to have any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and reuse it. Matter of fact, I could probably flip it over just to make sure that everything is good. Double check your size, make sure you're gonna use the same size. Put it on your thing, your press. This is the new paper I used. All right, again, I'm gonna press it for 5 seconds, take the moisture out of it. All right, we're gonna lint roll it. Gonna get our design. Make sure your design is the right way up. Like I've done it before where I placed it this way instead of this way. So make sure that it's the right way up. All right, again, all I'm doing is ensuring that my design is straight. You do not want to have your design all over the place. You want to make sure it's straight. That way you're happy, your customers are happy, and you get no complaints. Even though, guys, I will say, sometimes no matter how great the items are that you're selling, there's going to be someone who complains about it. Okay? So, do your best. Always make sure anything that you are selling or giving to your customers is your best. Don't take shortcuts. So if for any reason they complain or they're unhappy, you know within yourself that you gave them your best work, right? Right. All right. And guys, while I'm doing this, don't forget to subscribe. I don't make videos very often, but if you subscribe, if you hit the button, subscribe, and hit that little bell, you'll get notified. Ooh, it's late. I need a drink. You'll get notified every time that I do make a video, okay? So don't forget to hit the button and subscribe. All right, so same process. I'm gonna go ahead and put my paper over it to make sure that it doesn't get burned or anything, all right? All right, again, it's on 60 seconds. Mine had a lot of pressure, and I do that because if it's not heavy for me, for my machine, for some reason, it doesn't, it tends to ghost. So I do it a little bit more heavier. That way I know it's sitting, it's flat, and it's good to go. So that's gonna do that for 60 seconds. And yay. Did you subscribe yet? Did you subscribe yet? Baby. Ooh. Make sure you subscribe. I'm telling you. I be talking about some stuff. Because I told you I be crafting late at night, you know? Late at night. So I be talking about some stuff. So make sure you subscribe. Alright, so I have 8 seconds left. I'm not gonna let it beep because it beeps very, very loud. So right before it beeps, like right now, I'm gonna open. Ooh. And you heard how heavy that was, how hard that was to open? That's because I have a lot of pressure on mine. You don't have to do that. If you have a heat press, play with it. Play with it, understand it, see what your perfect, I guess, temperature, weight, all that stuff. Just make sure it's perfect for you, perfect for your garment, okay? All right, so that was that, all right. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this to the floor. That way I don't mistake it for a clean piece and reuse. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all to it, baby. That is all to it. And you get a beautiful, beautiful graduation stole that your customer will love. Right? So what I do now normally, right? So I got this. So what I'll do, I'll put it back in the bag. Put it back in the bag, and then I start adding my personal stuff. So I add my stickers to it, and then I put my card and a thank you note. So I'm going to show you that as well. Again, I told you I'm going through my whole process, so bear with me, okay? I gotta find where my stickers are. Okay. Okay, y'all. So all I do is I take a regular cardstock and I just add a personalized note to all my customers. I know a lot of people have a whole bunch of printed up stuff and all that, but I find that my customers prefer and like it better when I handwrite the notes because they feel like it's personal and it's coming from me. So I tend to do that. It gets a lot when you have a lot of orders, but again, take that extra step to make your customers excited. So here's what I do. All I do is I just write, thank you for your order. XOXO events and things.com. Literally all I do. Then I added my card to it. So I have my business card, I added to it. And I'll also add a thank you sticker on the top, right here. Literally all I do. And then I add it to the bag. Just put it inside the bag. Then I close the flap. And then I add another one of my personalized stickers. And y'all, I got these stickers off of Amazon. They were pretty cheap. I don't remember the link, but this is it. And I just placed that sticker on there, no real design to it or anything. And that's it. And I put it in my mailer and I mail it. Very inexpensive to mail, very inexpensive to do. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to do the last stole that I have. Y'all, these stoles are for graduation time. They are one of my most sold items during graduation time. So if you are looking to start your business during graduation time, get that stole. Get that stole, okay? Get those stole. You can get them off of Amazon or wherever for a pretty reasonable price, okay? So if you want to start your business and it's during graduation time, get those stoles. All right, so again, I'm going to repeat the same process again. Same process. If you missed it the first time, you're going to get it this time. Or if you missed a step while I was doing it the first time, I'm going to do it again for this next stole. And I need craft paper. Oh, you know, I forgot to mention, if you have regular paper, I put regular paper sometimes underneath my craft paper. So for instance, I would put the craft paper, the item, and then like 2 sheets of regular loose sleeve printer paper. Put it on top and then put the butcher paper on top. And that way sometimes I can reuse my butcher paper depending on how much ink or how detailed the item is. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my butcher paper and I'll be right back. Got it. All right, again, you want to have butcher paper underneath, butcher paper on top, right? And then you want to press down on your item for 5 seconds to take the moisture out the item before you press it. You want to have your machine set at 400 degrees for 60 seconds, but it just depends on what the item is that you're sublimating on. I'm doing 100% polyester stole, but you could do keychains, mouse pad, it could be all kinds of things. So you just got to know what temperature you need for those items. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press for 5 seconds to take the moisture out. I'm going to put my butcher paper on top. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's it. All right, that is literally it. 5 seconds. All right. Then a regular lint roller. I actually think I got this lint roller from Dollar Tree. So a regular lint roller, roll it, right? And again, you're using the lint roller to roll it before you press it because if there's any debris, lint, unnecessary items on here, the ink will go through those things, okay? So you want to make sure you clean it up, have it good to go. Okay, and then now I'm going to put my design. I'm going to get my heat resistant tape. Again, I got this tape from Amazon. I feel like I sound like a broken record, like I'm repeating myself over and over and over. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it because if that's going to help you out, then I don't mind repeating myself, okay? So go ahead and put that tape down. And also, I'm eyeballing this, but I'm going to go ahead and measure it again just to make sure. And I put tapes on all 4 sides. You don't have to do that. Whatever whatever works for you. You can tape it You could tape it all around. You could do all 4 sides. It's just whatever you decide to do, but I just do all 4 sides. All right, so now I'm going to check on my spacing. Make sure that my spacings are good to go. So there we go. It's 1 inch. Maybe more than 1 inch, okay? 1 inch. It's about 1 inch. Another inch. Another inch. I just need to push this piece over some. Okay, double check it again. Perfect. All right. All I'm doing now is I'm straightening out my tape because when I just moved it, my tape shifted a little bit. So all I'm doing is just fixing my tape. That's all I'm doing. All right. I'm gonna put my butcher paper over it again. And then I'm gonna press. And then I'm gonna press at 400 for 60 seconds. I'm gonna actually put down some paper underneath here to make sure that I get it nice and covered. All right, here we go. Ooh. I'm telling y'all that pressure. Whoa, you see this? See this? See this? Yeah, you gotta have some pressure for this stuff. All right, y'all. Again, I know we've been at this for a while. Take a break. Get some drinks. Because it's nighttime. Get some drinks. We're going to wait till this thing beeps. And I'm going to come back, but I'm going to have a drink with me. All right? All right. I'm going to come back. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be back. What I told y'all. I'm back. I'm back with another one. I'm back with another one. All right, y'all. Got my drink. Ooh. Take a sip with me. Take a sip with me, girlfriend. So we gonna work it out. We gonna make this money. All right. So again, I'm gonna toss this paper. I could probably reuse it because the item is white that I'm pressing on, I don't want to chance it. So I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this paper, but I don't know if you can see that the ink went right through the paper. So you can see it. Toss that. All right. And I'm gonna lift off the tape so you can see the item. How beautiful is that, y'all? And again, do not forget that you need to reverse your item or mirror it when you're printing it, okay? That way you have looking right, all right? So now I'm gonna do the opposite side, right? And y'all, a mistake that I did when I first started is I wouldn't pay attention to what side I'm on. So I would have printed some on this side and some on the back side. So it would be like something here and it's something here. Just pay attention. Make sure you fold it, whatever you need to do to make sure. Oh, we got some strings got to cut. But whatever you do to make sure it is on the right side or where it needs to be, okay? So I just do this, flip, and that helps me out. And I'll put it again too, just to make sure. You gotta double check, you gotta triple check, all kinds of check, right? All right. And then this is my other image. Oops, look at that. See, I forgot. A little bit of wine got me a little thinking crazy. So if you're really doing work, I don't know. I don't know if you could You can work and have drinks. 5 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right. Then we get a lip roller and we roll, 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 roll. Y'all, it's Saturday night. You gotta have some fun. All right, and then I get my design. Make sure it's in the right way you want it. Place it on your garment. Get your heat resistant tape. All 4 sides. And you might want to measure before you tape. For some reason, I have this habit of taping and then measuring. Measure before you tape, because if you tape it and it's uneven, or you didn't eye it correctly, you don't have to switch your tape. So make sure you tape it. Make sure you measure it before you tape it, or you can just tape it and then measure it, and then just hope for the best, like I do. I tape it, then measure it, and hope I had it right. So here we go. All right. So now I'm gonna measure it. Yes, I know. I'm backwards. Yes. All I'm doing, guys, is measuring. That's it. All I'm doing is measuring. But you see why you should measure before you put the tape down, right? Because you see how many times I moved it? All right. I think that finally... All right. Finally got it right. Whew, Lord. Y'all, don't do what I do. I just make things harder for myself. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put it down 60 seconds. All right, talk to me. Did y'all subscribe yet? Girl, I'm telling you, subscribe, okay? I'm just getting started, but look, I'm gonna have a lot for y'all. I'm gonna have a lot of videos for y'all. And if there's something that you want to know that I'm not telling you, please let me know, because I will do it and upload it. But I gotta find time first, Lord. I got kids, y'all. I got kids. I got work. I be trying to do too much. But if there's something you want to see, let me know, and I'll do it for you. All right, we're at 10 seconds. I never let it beep, because guess what? It's late, and my kids are sleeping, and it's loud. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Toss the paper on the floor. That way I know not to reuse. Another thing, y'all, this thing is hot when you take it off your heat press. I mean hot. So if you can get a good heat resistant glove, do so. I have some, but I barely use it and it's just out of habit. But if you get some good heat resistant gloves, you need to get some because this thing is hot when you take it off. So I burned myself plenty of times, just not when I take it off by just touching the thing. Bam. Say what? That's it. All right, y'all. So I did the 2 stalls. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my heat machine because what I'm gonna do next is the cap, the top for the hat. Okay. And so I'm gonna go off camera, get my computer, and finish that portion of it. Okay. All right. Stay with me, girl. Get that drink. Go fill up. Go fill up. I'm not playing with you. Go fill up. Okay. Go fill up and come back. I'm gonna do the same. All right. Okay, guys. So now I'm back, and I'm gonna do the topper for a graduation hat. It's actually for my daughter. So I'm gonna do a topper for her, and it's pretty simple. It's just fun for her. So you'll watch me go through the entire process. That's all we're doing. And please forgive me. As you can see, it's empty. So if I start slurring my words and stuff like that, forgive me, please, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna talk through this. I'm just gonna, well, I'm not lying. Yes, I am. I'm gonna talk through this. But you won't see me on camera. You'll just hear me, okay? All right, here we go. So these are some little designs that I printed out for her. And I printed it out on sticky paper. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like some lines to peel off. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut through by hand instead of using my Cricut. Because a lot of times my Cricut be acting up. It don't be wanting to cut the stuff correctly. So I just do it by hand if it's not like a lot. So this one is not really a lot, and it's a very simple outline, I guess. So I just do it by hand, and yeah. So I don't know what it is with my Cricut and the alignment when it comes to trying to get your items. Like when you're doing print and cut, for some reason, I hate my Cricut for that because it doesn't work correctly. And I actually have been thinking about going to a Silhouette, but Silhouette Studios I'm not very familiar with. And since I've been using Cricut, I feel like going through the Silhouette Studios might be a bit much for me. I'm a little intimidated, to be honest, because I don't know the system, but I've been told that it's a lot better. You could print a lot wider than you can with the Cricut, even though Cricut just went a little wider too. It's still 8x11, but it gives you a bigger margin on how you can print, so that's good. But the problem is if I can't cut while I print, then what's the problem? What's the point? All right. This is it, and what this says is, I did not come to play, I came to slay. And then the next piece, it says, peace out kindergarten, first grade, here I come. So all I'm doing is cutting these out. They don't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna cut it around. Give her a nice little design here. Actually, I think I might go back in and do this with vinyl. I think I want to do this with vinyl instead of stickers. Well, I don't know. The stickers are cool too, right? because when I do the hat, I'm gonna do, or when I do the topper for the hat, I'm gonna do some little bling bling, right? So having little stickers is not, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. But you know what, guys? My daughter is gonna be so upset that I did this without her. She's so into crafting. But y'all, I'm not like really a perfectionist of it or anything, but I like to do things my way, and I feel like my baby slows me down. But then I feel bad because I'm like, she is so interested in it. I feel like she would be amazing at it. So it just, it's sucky. So I know she's gonna be mad at me for doing this, but I really had to get it done because she graduates in like a few days, and I'm already behind with getting her stuff together. So I wanted to get it done. And actually, guys, I think I'm going to go back through and put this on vinyl. The kindergarten Here I Come part, or the Here I Come part, I'm going to put that on vinyl because I'm not going to like that on just sticker. I think the vinyl will look better, will look cleaner. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this part that I have, get this part done, and then I'll go back through and do her, cut her, this part where it says kindergarten Here I Come, I'm going to go ahead and cut that on vinyl, just because I think it'll be better than a sticker to have that. It's more cleaner looking, I guess, you know. Nothing wrong with stickers, of course. People use stickers all the time. I use stickers all the time. I mean, you got stickers in the store. They sell stickers, so there's nothing wrong with stickers. But I just feel like to give it that wow, I need to just go ahead and do it with the vinyl, or cut it out on like an actual sticker vinyl, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but vinyl, some kind of vinyl. I got those Dollar Tree sticker vinyl that I think will work well for this, because she's not gonna wear this thing ever again. She's gonna graduate, but I'm pretty sure every time she graduates, well, she won't be graduating no time soon again, right? Because she go to first grade and second grade and third grade, then fourth grade, then fifth grade, then sixth grade. So yeah, I won't have to worry about her graduating for a little bit. All right, so I just cut that out, right? It says first grade. And then Here I Come, like I said, I'm gonna do that on vinyl. All right, so my daughter loves red, so I have this red kind of felt paper, very cheap paper. I think I got it from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna affix it to her hat to make it nice, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over and just give it a nice cut. And actually, since I already marked where I need to cut it, I'm gonna just use my cutter and cut it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I cut it off. It's a nice little square. And I'm gonna put it on top of her hat right here. All right? But what I'm gonna do is I gotta cut through to make sure the part where the button is, just that she's able to do, to just push it through. So I'm just gonna make a nice little X there. That way we can just put it on and it falls right in. Just a nice little X. Nice little X. Right in the center, right? Alright, so we put it on and she just fall right over it. There we go. Oops, make sure it's even. It don't even look even, y'all. Look a little off. But that's okay. We're gonna make it look good. All right, then I'm gonna take my glue gun and I'm just gonna glue it on. And then I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and go around the corners just to make sure they're nice and flat. All right, so I got my glue gun. And this is a low temp glue gun. I don't necessarily need a high temp for this one. For this particular thing that I'm doing. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there. I'm gonna put it down. Make sure it's nice and flat. I'm only doing all 4 sides. I'm not doing like a whole bunch. Just the 4 sides is all I'm doing. I might go back in at some point, but for the most part, I'm just doing all 4 sides. All right, here we go. All 4 sides. All 4 sides. All right. There it goes. That's it. Now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and go around so it fits flat on the buttons. That. And we're just going to go slowly in here. Slowly in here. Slowly in here. That way, if it's really nicely underneath, then we don't have any issues, right? Hopefully, right? All right, hopefully, all right. I don't think I did a very good job, but it'll be okay. I could put something over it to cover it. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, this is what happens when you do this stuff at night and you've been drinking. You tend to mess it all up, but it's okay. It's for my daughter and I'll fix it. There we go. So now you have your shiny red top, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this little quote right on top, right there. Right. I'm gonna put this one right there. Right. Then I'm gonna put this right here. And then I'll put the other stuff. The other piece. I might actually just cut it up. We'll see. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some diamonds and stuff around it. I'm gonna make it look nice, okay? So let's do this first. So see what I was talking about? The back is just a nice, quick little peel. See? Peel and I'm done. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it on here for her. Right? Like, it's on. All right. Then I'm gonna do this little piece out, kindergarten. Let me go ahead and cut this over a little bit better because it's a little bit raggedy on the edges. So let me do that a little bit better. All right. Now I'm being lazy with this because, you know, it's late night. And this is what I do at late night. All right. So, okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and again, like I said, peel the back off. It's like stickers. Well, it is stickers, sticker paper. And I'm going to put it right where I want it. And I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to take the stickers off on the back. This one's a little weird because of the angle. I don't know if y'all can see that. See? I'm just ripping the sticker. It's just sticker paper. And I'm going to show you what sticker paper I use in a second. I have it somewhere here. All right, see? It's sticker paper. All right. Put it here. Look at that. And then I think I wasn't gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna just cut this as a sticker and place it on there. Only because, I mean, the rest of it is stickers, so why not, right? Why not? I'm gonna just go ahead and just like play with it like how a normal sticker would, like how you'd see a sticker played. So look, I'm just rubbing around the edge. That's how like you would see like if you bought a sticker in a store or something. They'll do all that extra stuff. Just so it don't look like you just threw this together, you know? Give it some kind of resemblance to if you had bought the sticker at the store. Because even though you're throwing it together, you don't want to think you're throwing it together. You want to think you took your time on this thing, you know? Which you really should. Especially if it's for your kid. Please don't follow me. I am a bad example of how you should do things when it comes to stuff like this. I should put the same effort into non-orders as I do into orders. But because she is in kindergarten, I know my baby will appreciate anything I give her. So I think putting this here will be perfect. So, but I think I'm going to do the bottom like how I did the top. So I'm going to do some curvy, curve stuff going on here. Just to give it that extra oomph, you know? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Wow. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. I represent Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Ella Cool J. What you talking about, Ella? Nothing. I'm probably too young for this. All right, here we go. We just gave it that element as if we were to buy a sticker from the store. All right. And as you can see the back again, I'm going to peel it off, and then place it on here. You may have to hot glue gun some of your stickers. I see, because I'm using glitter paper and I see my stickers are raising up. So I'm going to just tap them with some glue gun, with the glue gun. That way, you don't have your stickers while your daughter or whomever is walking down the stage. You don't have stickers flying off. That wouldn't be a good look, right? I don't know if that was me and my mama did something and stickers were flying off. I'd be very upset. So all I'm doing is just, I guess, tacking it, if that's the word you want to use. Tacking it throughout with the glue gun. That way it does not fly off. I guess I didn't think about it because it's glitter paper, so it's probably hard to stick on glitter paper. Didn't really think about it until I'm looking now and the thing is like coming up. So I'm gonna just go and do it and reinforce it with some hot glue gun. Some hot glue, I should say. All right, guys. We are at a place where I don't want to keep you to have you watching me do this, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some bling and ting and ting. Okay, so I'm gonna find my blings, find the ones I want to use, and I'm gonna start it, and I'm gonna come back and we gonna talk, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly what I did, and you'll be able to see how I did it, etc. Right? Because like I said, no secrets here. We are besties. Right, besties? Okay, so this is what we have so far, right? I did not come to play, I came to slay, right? Alright, so let me get offline, get some bling on, start the blinging, and then I'll come back. Alright? Alright, y'all. I am back. So basically, I'm going to use this black and red pearl or whatever you want to call this. And that's what I'm going to put on the... That's what I'm going to use for like the pearls and stuff. So I'm just going to put a couple thin lines of glue. And hopefully that takes it well. Right, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do each side that way. We are good to go. Set the thin lines, 2 thin lines. We don't really want nothing crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna go, we're gonna go ahead and place this on here now. Line it up really well. All right, here we go. Flatten it out. Bam, there we go. So we just did the second side. Gonna have to clear all these glue. All right, now we're gonna do the top part. I'm doing thin lines because I don't need all this extra glue everywhere, right? You just do thin lines going across. So thin lines, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. 2 thin lines. And you don't have to use hot glue gun for this. Like, oh, you use whatever you want. My light just went out. Uh-oh, my light just went out, y'all. Let me put this piece on. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's like 12 o'clock in the night, and I have a few orders to do. So I figured, why not do it with my buddies? So what I'm going to be doing today is 2 different orders. Well, not 2 different orders. 2 different stoles, and then a graduation cap. This is all I'm going to be putting on one of the stoles. And then this is another one for kindergartner. I'm using, you see, Asa paper. 100% polyester stole, white stole right here. Different polyester. This is the 60-inch stole. So it fits pretty well. Like, I guess if you put it over your, so it falls right by your waist. So it's a perfect length. If you're about like, say 5'5" and under, it'll fit you right here by your waist. Cause I'm about 5'4". So yeah, 5'5" and under, it'll fit you like right here on your waist. And it's like the perfect size. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna create a graduation top for a cap, a top for a graduation cap, and yeah. So that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna knock those out, but I'm gonna do everything. So step by step tutorial tonight. I'm gonna go through each step. So if you already know this stuff, you might want to skip ahead, but this is for the beginners. So I'm gonna go step by step from the printing stage. So I already printed the paper, like I told you. I already printed my design, and it's on an A4 paper. Now I'm gonna cut it out because obviously I don't want the black line that's right here. I don't want that. So I'm gonna cut it out, cut out the design, and then start the process. And nothing special about the cutting. I'm just gonna cut all around the edges. And that's it. Now this is 2 different pieces, so I'm gonna cut in between to separate it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, as you can see, well, I guess maybe you can't see, but it is printed mirrored. So I mirrored it when I printed it. I don't think you can see it. So, and the reason why you print it, because when you place it down to iron it, you want the normal side to sit up, if that makes any sense. So when you put it down, it's gonna be backwards, but when you lift up your garment to put it on, it's gonna be on the right side. That may not make any sense, but hopefully you understand where I'm going with that. All right, so I cut out my design. So next, I'm gonna get this stole, and I just have it cut. And they come in these nice little packages, so I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, here you can see is a brand new one for my customer. Okay. All right. She will like. So, okay, before I press, always get butcher paper. So I'm gonna cut off some butcher paper, put underneath my design, and also put over my design. That way, none of the ink gets through the fabric and, you know, messes it up. All right, y'all, so let's do this. So it's 2 thin lines. 2 thin lines. Get it nice and good. All right, there we go. See, we're getting it there. All right, 2 thin lines. All right. All right. Look at what we have so far. You see that? You see that? That is absolutely beautiful. Now I just gotta cut the edges. I gotta cut the edges, right? See all these edges hanging out? Just gotta cut those off. And that is as easy as 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. As easy as 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna have to add a little bit more glue right here. Cause, all right. Y'all, look at that so far. Did you see how easy that was? Look at that. How pretty is that? Right? How pretty is that? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a couple little flowers on the edge right here, just to give it that extra boost. So let me see. Let's see if I have any flowers in here. Oh, I have these pretty little butterflies. And these came from Dollar Tree. Let me see. Oh, I think these would be, well, no, because they're like pink and stuff, right? So it wouldn't, but I think the green ones would be cute. That's what it's going to be, right? So I'm going to put a little green ones. But I feel, I'm throwing things all over the place. But guys, I feel like I want to give her like some actual real flowers. Like, you know, I guess we could do some purples too. Let's do some purples, some light pinks. Well, I guess we could do all of them. Let's just decorate it. Let's just make her feel really special on her special day, right? So we're just gonna put some butterflies all over, right? But I feel like I want to do something a little extra. You know what I mean? Like extra, like just a little extra. I don't like that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these little butterflies on off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. All right. All right. All right, besties. So I still have to clean it up. I have a little glue stuff, a little glue strip everywhere. You know how that glue be. And again, this is for my little baby. So it's a little extra, a little doing a lot, too much. But I just wanted to show y'all how easy it was to decorate your own hat. You don't have to go on wherever to pay for it. And you can actually sell these. Pick a cute design that you like and just sell it. But this is what I did for my daughter. Again, got little butterflies everywhere. She got an A+. She got star student. Yeah, and she got some bling going on. So this is what I did, and all it says is, I did not come to play, I came to slay. Peace out, kindergarten. First grade, here I come. I hope you guys liked it, and drop me some notes, drop me something in the comments, tell me something. And thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notified whenever I have anything going on. You can, if you'd like to order something from my store, you can hit up M&M, so MMeventsandthings.com. Again, that's MMeventsandthings.com. And you can reach out to me if you want something personalized. If there's something on my store that you want made that I have not made or I did not make, hit me up and I'll get it done for you. Okay? All right. Enjoy your night. Bye, guys.